Hello Aries, welcome to your love reading. This is going to be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. These messages are general, so they may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't, feel free to check your other placements to see what else comes up for you. What's going on with Aries? Aries and the person they are dealing with. Ooh, okay. Chemistry. We have... There's a strong magnetic attraction here. All right, what else? What do we have for Aries? What's going on with Aries? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy towards others and trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. So... we also have finance and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I don't feel like this is such a negative thing. I feel like this is more about you being focused on your career and your finances. Or it could be your person who's really focused, or both of you. But your person's feeling a lot of chemistry here. They may be wanting to take things to the next level, or to talk about... reconciliation with this engagement card if you are separated, but you may get a lot of flirtation from them, but some of you might have some trouble trusting what they're saying, because you might just be thinking, whatever, you said this before, blah blah blah. But let's see what's going on here. So their energy towards Aries. What's their energy towards Aries? Oh, okay. So we got the King of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This is really good energy here. This means I feel like this connects with the flirt and the engagement card, this Eight of Wands, because there's going to be a lot of communication in the coming days or weeks from this person. And combined with the King of Cups, this means it's going to be on an emotional level, really connecting. And it's going to be because of their energy towards you, which is very loving and very emotional. And then we have here, wow, the King of Swords and the Four of Pentacles. So I'm seeing that this person may have been very cold towards you in the past. This could be your energy towards them, although I'm gonna pull cards for that. But someone, either you are feeling this way towards them, really closed off and really like on guard, or this could have been how they were in the past. Very unemotional, very logic, and very closed off when it comes to their heart, and slow to open up. So let me see how you're connecting with them. What's Aries' energy towards this person? What's Aries' energy towards this person? Knight of Wands, Seven of Pentacles. Some of you are, I feel like some of you are open to flirting, because we have the Knight of Wands, which means I feel like for some of you, you're down for the fun, but in all seriousness, you've waited a long time for this person to either open up or do right by you, commit. You may have invested a lot in this connection or in love in general. So if this is a new love, you've put a lot into your love life, maybe had failed relationships in the past. So you might be viewing this whole thing, especially if it's new, as just fun for right now. Like you're really taking it lighthearted, or trying not to get too deep, because you may be having trouble trusting love itself, like relationships, or this person. But we do have the Knight of Cups here. So you do know that love is in the air. You know that either someone's coming towards you, or the person you've been dealing with is wanting to flirt with you, wanting to come towards you, be more open. But I feel like you are really trying to just have fun. Even though I feel like a lot of you want commitment and a serious relationship, but because of how things have been for you, with this Knight of Wands, I feel like you're just trying to be fun, you know, fun and explore. So what's the energy of this situation here? The energy of this situation. We have the Two of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. This could be a very stable connection for a lot of you. However, you or your person or both of you are quite indecisive. Also, you guys could be a couple that both have a lot that you're juggling, like work, this relationship, family life, you know. There's a lot that both of you are dealing with, I feel, especially with finance as well. So you could be very focused on work, but we also have the High Priestess. So this is definitely showing and connecting with the chemistry card, showing that there's a lot of chemistry, there's a deep connection. So let me get into your spread. Okay, for Aries. What's going on with Aries? Aries in love and the person they're dealing with. What's going on with Aries? What's going on with Aries? So this person's very hesitant. They are very hesitant. They might be quite standoffish at the moment with this Nine of Wands. So I do see that some of you may have had may have a future, but may have had a past or a history with this person where things usually turn into a fight or things can get ugly real quick. This person is aware of this, and this is why they're a little bit cautious at the moment. We have the Ten of Pentacles. This is how your person is feeling about the relationship. So this is a very stable, very accomplished type card. So some of you may have been long-term with this person, or they're seeing the potential of this relationship being a marriage. This could be why the engagement card is here. This person is kind of viewing this relationship as what it could be. So they're seeing the potential here. We also have the Tower as how your person sees you. And you being an Aries, it's no surprise. Maybe you blew up at some point, or you tend to, well, you do tend to blow up. If you don't have a lot of water in your chart or earth, you're probably that type. So they view you as being able to go from 0 to 100 when you get pissed off, right? This could be connecting with this Knight of Wands, because they know how you could get if anything happens, you know, if things go in the wrong direction. We have the Star here. Could be dealing with an Aquarius. Some of you could be. We have the Fool, Ace of Cups. So this person is in the Fool energy. They are wanting a new start. However, look up here, we got the Nine of Wands. So, you know, let's not, you know, we know what to expect from Aries. This is what they're saying. So let's approach Aries in the right way. You know, let's come correctly with Aries. So that's what's going on with this person. They want this new beginning. They want to take a leap, but beware of the Aries. If the Aries is still upset, wait. So this is what they could be thinking. So we have the Star, and this person, they want to think more logic. I feel like they have a lot of feelings here, but they're wanting to make a more logic decision. They are also a little bit intimidated by you with this Star card being here. So they themselves may have some little trust issues, some little insecurities and stuff going on, where they feel like maybe Aries is maybe Aries could move on from me if they wanted to. And all of that, on top of the fact that you are quite the fiery one. So they're really up against a lot here. So I could see how they would really want to come towards you, but really have this Nine of Wands energy, like really feeling like, don't know if this is the best idea, but I really want to. So we have the Four of Cups. And your person, for some of you, they're gonna kind of play hard to get. That's what I'm seeing here. They're gonna want to play hard to get. They're gonna continue for the moment to be stubborn and to be like this person right here in the card. This is their next move. So that could be, I feel like, when someone's afraid, and so they're afraid to make a move or go for something that they really want, so they just act like they don't want it and act all stubborn and kind of lie to themselves just so that they feel safe. They don't have to deal with the fear of going for what they want, taking that risk. So they're kind of right now going to be in this little stubborn, little cocky, little playing hard to get type energy, maybe just for a short time, like maybe a few days. And it's because of how they feel. So you see, this is their wishes. They wish to kind of stay conflicted. You see, this Two of Swords is about kind of being in denial, so as I said, like they want to be in denial about how they feel because they're so afraid to come forward. Eventually they will. I feel like they really want to, with this Fool card being here, but this Nine of Wands is really what's standing in their way. Their fear of you, their fear of not only your strength and your I'm not putting up with that type of attitude, but also your star quality and the fact that you can move on if you wanted to. So they, instead of going for you, for now, they're just gonna kind of really deny their fears, just being in denial. So we have the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you might continue to be single or to just focus on you and focus on your career. I do see you in this career mindset, this career type energy, focusing on finances, money and stuff. We have the Queen of Swords, and this is kind of the energy here. So there is all these emotions underneath. But I feel like both of you are kind of got your swords up here. You're having trouble trusting this person. This person is having a lot of fears when it comes to coming forward. So I feel with all of that, you being an Aries, independent and impatient, you're probably just going to be like, you know what, I'm not even waiting for this. Let me just continue to focus on me and, glow up in my garden of wealth and abundance. Because that's what this card is about, being independent. You might find yourself just doing that, just doing that, because what else can you do? I mean, and you're not the type to chase this person, that's for sure. So if they're sitting down, trying to play hard to get, thinking you're going to chase, they're probably eventually going to give up on that because they're going to realize that it's not working. So what's up with this Nine of Wands? Let's see. This Nine of Wands. The World. You may have ended things. Some of you may have ended things with this person at some point, or really stood up for yourself at a time when you felt left out in the cold by them. So we have the Strength card in the World. I feel like they are, as I said, afraid of your strength. Afraid of you not wanting to put up with certain things, and you can go from 0 to 100 if they're not acting the way they're supposed to act. You're running a tight ship. That's what I'm hearing. You're running a tight ship, and they know this, And if they're not on board, they can get cussed the hell out and left, pushed aside, and you know, they're not liking that. So what else? Why the Star? You see what I mean? They're seeing you as having it all together, right? You have it all together. You have the 9 of Cups. You are sitting pretty, and you can reject if you want to, because you have everything that you want in your life. You know, you, even if you feel like you don't, you know that you can make yourself feel like you do, and you can go for what you want. That's the Star quality here. That self-love here with the Star. This is their fear, is you really sitting pretty and knowing what you have, who you are, and your ability to cut someone out of your life if you need to. So that creates kind of a threat to them. Kind of a threat, you know. So why the 4 of Cups? 4 of Cups. Okay, King of Swords. Yeah, they're gonna remember that King of Swords in the beginning. So now it makes sense. If you rewind to the beginning, maybe at the end of this video, you will see where the 2 cards fell out here and 2 cards fell out there. These 2 were positive and emotional and open. These 2 were really closed off. So I feel like for some of you, this person kind of bounces back and forward with those 2 energies, or they put on one of those energies, like they put on a mask of the King of Swords, when really deep down their energy is the 2 that fell here, the King of Cups, who is emotional and open. So the King of Cups and the 8 of Wands could be the truth, which with human beings right now, it usually is their low-key feelings. And it's usually covered and hidden by this type of energy, this King of Swords type energy, because everyone wants to be that prideful person. No one wants to seem desperate. No one wants to show emotion these days. So it's more likely that the King of Swords that came out was that attitude, because now we have the King of Swords clarifying the 4 of Cups, that stubborn energy, right? So being their next move, they're gonna continue to be stubborn, and it may last a few days, maybe a couple weeks. But this is all because, and you need to understand this, is because of their fears. People get all stubborn and defensive when they feel threatened. So it's not you. It's not that you're being rejected or that you're not good enough. It's that you just might be too good or just way too damn strong, you know, a threat. And you shouldn't really dumb yourself down to please anyone, to, you know, make anyone feel comfortable. If they feel uncomfortable, it's because they're not doing right. It's because they know that they might mess up and that they may feel the wrath. So get yourself someone who is serious, who respects your strength, respects the person who you are. I've been thinking about this for some days, this type of energy, where some people are really dumbing themselves down to please these people who wear this mask of strength, run away when you get too forceful or when your expectations are too high, basically, just because they can't meet them is too high. You should not lower your expectations or lower yourself or what you want. Someone doesn't meet it, they don't meet it, and you'll meet someone who does, or this person will eventually step the hell up. But do not lower yourself, because you'll be very unhappy. You know, you'll be lying to yourself, telling yourself that what they're offering you is enough when it's not. And, you know, could preach on and preach on forever. But what else? Why is this? Why the 7 of Swords? 7 of Swords. Why is this here? Okay. So, all right. This is telling me. This is just telling me more about their rejection. For some of you, it's a typical thing where they could have left you out in the cold time went by and now they're starting to feel as if they are the ones who've been left out in the cold because they made their bed, right? You said, okay, fine, bye. And now because you're not chasing them, they feel left out in the cold and like they're waiting for you and they feel rejected. So it really reverses itself, you know, when someone leaves you. They usually end up, like, as long as you don't chase them, that is. As long as you don't chase them, as long as you just move on with your life and focus on you, that's when they start to feel like it's been reversed back to them. You know, like you don't want them instead of them not wanting you. So that's what could have happened right here. It's what usually happens, and it's showing up again. The person regrets their decision, but they're still trying to play it cool and act like they're unbothered, when really they have all these feelings. Jesus, that scared me. Yeah, they have all these feelings low-key. So the thing about it is, you may be wanting to flirt and extend your lighthearted energy, you know, with other people, see what else is out there. It could be them who's trying to come towards you and flirt, but in all seriousness, they do feel all this chemistry here. They do want to get to that next level and take this leap. They do have this full energy going on, but they also have their pride and them not wanting to show the weakness, show the emotion. Especially if you're quite masculine and they feel, because being an Aries is a masculine energy, whether you're male or female, especially if you have that going on, that's kind of a strong energy, whether you're dealing with a male or a female. So there's that. There's a fear of you. There's a fear of what you could do. So I'm not saying tone it down at all. Just, I mean, I would encourage you to stay a boss. They need to meet you where you are. If they can't hang, they can't hang, you know. So they have to man up or woman up. But let me see. If you're if you're a cross watcher, the energy can be reversed. It can, and that usually happens. But it could be that your person is, your Aries person is really focused on themselves and is like their way or the highway. And if your Aries person isn't treating you right, then you should move on. You know. If they're expecting you to just do this and do that, and they're not treating you right, then move on. If they're treating you right, but they run a tight ship, consider it. I don't know, maybe, but take time to breathe out. And we have step out of your comfort zone. See, your person is really stuck in their comfort zone. Right, Aries, I'm talking to you, not cross watchers now. Your person is stuck in their comfort zone. They feel comfortable where they're at. And they know that being with you means they're going to have to step up. So they stand back, even though they really want this new love. We got the Ace of Cups blocking, so, you know, that new beginning, they want it, but there's a block. The obstacle is what it's gonna require of them is what's blocking them. They're their own enemy right now. So we have you are good enough, as I was saying before. This is Virgo energy. So yeah, it's not you, okay? It's not that you're not good enough. It's just that you, your person, they know what it's gonna take. And so this type of energy that they're giving you can make you feel like you're the one who's been rejected, that you're not good enough. And really, they're feeling those feelings, so those feelings are being projected onto you. We have a new romantic cycle begins. Libra energy could be dealing with a Libra. This could either be with them or it could be with someone new. Okay, I do see someone coming towards you regardless, because the Knight of Cups did come up earlier. Okay, so we have Leo energy here. Could be a Leo as well. Aquarius. We have success, remain positive, compromise, and there's something better. So for you, Aries, because you're in this Nine of Pentacles energy where you're just kind of looking at your person like, you're taking too long, this and that. Let me just focus on me. This opens the door for anyone to come into your life. When you're focused on yourself, which where is it? I hate when I have to look for a card in the middle of something. No. When you have to focus on yourself, as I always say in like almost every reading, when the attraction card comes up, is that you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So that love can be either the love that you're with now, your person, or someone new. But because you're so, and look how similar these cards are, both in the flower field focusing on themselves. Because of that energy that you are putting out to the universe, you could attract something better. You can attract your person to come back, to get out of their stubborn energy. You could attract both, okay? You could have everyone at your feet when you just... It's like when you're not looking for love, it comes chasing you. You know, you're minding your business, you're focusing on your career, and everyone's trying to get with you at that point. And you're thinking, why didn't they try to get with me when I was trying to look for love? When I was trying to find love, why couldn't I get anyone at that point? You know, that's how it happens. So yeah, there's that. But this person, the feelings underneath are the feelings you need to know about. These are the feelings that they're hiding, and just don't lower yourself for anyone. They have to get to your level, or you're gonna meet someone who is on your level. So let them be stubborn for the next few days. See what happens. But if anything, you can have whoever you want. So Aries, this is what I'm seeing for you. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Check your other placements if you want to know what else is going on, what else is popping in your love life. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. And thank you so much for watching.